Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hakim bin Mohamad. Today I would like to present about the spina bifida and poliomyelitis. So, what is spina bifida? Spina bifida is a disease which have a gap at the backbone. This is happen to the babies, which is the backbone going to split, which is have a gap at the backbone. And also, this is happen when in the first 4 weeks in the fetal development. So it will defect on the spine, and also there are the meninges exposed through a gap in the backbone, and also can causes paralysis of the limbs, and also sometimes feeling difficult to learning. So this that I explained just now. Okay, so there is 3 type of spina bifida, which is spina bifida occulta, meningocele, and also meningocele. Okay, so for the first one, occulta is meaning by the hidden. Occulta is the least serious, which is not quite serious. It just have a hairy condition at the backbone. So it result in a small depression for gap in one of the bones. So many people many people that have this kind of disease doesn't know that he or she got this kind of disease. Second one is meningocele. So the meningocele is happen when the meninges push out through gap at the backbone, and also it's form a sac which is filled by the fluid. So the protective membranes around the spinal cord, which is we call as meninges, push out through the opening in the vertebra. Okay. So, but it doesn't include the spinal cord. Okay. The third one is myelomeningocele, which is a more severe form. So the membranes and nerve are pushed out through the baby back. This is the worst condition for this kind of disease, spina bifida, which is the spinal cord is open along several vertebra in the lower or middle back. So it's also forming a sac like the second one, which is a meningocele, but it contain exposed tissue and also the nerve. Do you have any question regarding this slide?
Question.
Okay.
So basically, the children or baby children or adult got this disease.
Okay. This happen when in fetal development. Fetal development, which is in the 4 weeks in the fetal development. Okay. Means
so this will be continuous until we are old, or what? Or it can be cured.
It's after this I will explain about the treatment. Okay. Other than that, it will be cured by the prevention, by the dose that we have. Vaccine. Okay. Okay. So, what is the causes? What is the causes of the spina bifida? The first causes is the lack of folic acid. Folic acid, also known as a B9, and
vitamin B9.
Vitamin B9, and can be found naturally in a food like broccoli and brown rice. This vitamin B9 is very important to the pregnant woman, which is can increasing the healthy of development of the baby. Okay, so it's very important. So if you got lack of folic acid, your wife or the female student, if you are growing up and married, if you are lack of folic acid, the percentage and probability you got a chances to have a baby which is got a spina bifida is high. Nini, something that you do not understand about this slide?
So, lack of folic acid,
Okay.
also known as vitamin B9. Every pregnant woman will be given folic acid, right?
Okay.
Do you know what that or not? I know lah.
Okay. And then?
So, is it we have to
Consume.
consume the folic acid or just take the naturally
Broccoli.
like a broccoli and brown rice?
Okay, like I mentioned before, the broccoli and the brown rice is
Type of vitamin.
the sources that we can find the vitamin B9. So vitamin B9 or folic acid is the most one of the important thing for the pregnant woman. So if you got lack of folic acid, the percentage of your child
Yeah.
to got spina bifida is high. Okay. Second one is family history. The parents got neurotic defect, which means if your parents got a spina bifida when he was child, so the percentage you to got a spina bifida also high. Other than example that I can give is if you genetically have a spina bifida when you are birth, okay, so your child will the percentage of your child to get the spina bifida is high.
Also high.
Okay. The second one is couple that already have a child with a neurotic defect. Means that if you got a first child or second child with spina bifida, so the percentage you got another spina bifida babies is high. Okay. And the third one is taking certain medication during pregnancy. So for the example, medication supplement is valproate. Valproate and carbamazepine. The pine. Okay. So take note, please. So the function of the valproate is the produce number and severity of seizure, and also treat epilepsy.
What is epilepsy?
Epilepsy is a brain disorder.
Oh.
CNS disorder. Epilepsy. So it will become abnormal, and also maybe I can causing a seizure. Okay. And also, sometimes woman will lose the awareness. Okay. Okay, question Iman.
Okay, the family history.
Okay.
For example, like this just example. If my father has the spina bifida, and when I come out, I'm normal. And when I get married, is the opportunity to myself have the spina bifida?
When you
your father got.
When you
get her son get.
My father got, but my father or my mother have the spina bifida, but I came out normal. Is that a possibility for my child?
okay, yes.
Yes.
Because family history meaning you got a genetic that have that kind of disease. So the person,
that means I still carry the genetic.
yes, you
So
still
I don't
carry.
have it.
Yeah. But the probability you got a chances to get spina bifida is high. So meaning that if your parents already got a spina bifida, you also will got a spina bifida. Okay.
If you
Other than that, question please? No? Okay, no? Proceed to the treatment.
Mumin? Question?
So, okay, this is the treatment for the spina bifida. So this is treatment that I want to explain
Okay.
about the question that you have asked me, Fahmi. So first is treatment surgery. Surgery is surgery. This is after the
Surgery.
after the birth. After birth. Okay. So it will put the meninges back and close the opening vertebra back.
Oh, from the surgery.
Meaning that the spinal bifida disease is have a gap between the vertebra. So after
by surgery.
after the birth, so the surgery will close up
Oh, close
the gap. Okay. So it can minimize the risk of the infection at the vertebra. Okay. Second one is prenatal surgery, which is also called as fetal surgery. Fetal surgery meaning that we have a surgery.
From the children.
No,
Do the surgery during pregnant.
during pregnant.
do
So
surgery.
he will open the uterus, okay, and then repair the body, the baby.
Inside the stomach.
Yes.
Inside stomach.
Yes.
During the pregnant.
Yes,
Oh,
the pregnant. So we call it as a fetal surgery. It's a before giving birth. Okay.
So anything happen that the mom will get? Will that or not so?
It
Happen to
the
their
baby
children.
we will minimize the risk to get a spina bifida. So it's like a treatment or prevention before they have they are given birth. Okay. Third one is cesarean section birth. Normally, a pregnant woman will giving birth normal.
Like from
This is we call as abnormal, which is yes, surgery.
scar.
Surgery that as a Melayu say a songsang. Okay. So because there is many babies with The third type one, there is three type. Occulta meaning mencolek and the meaning mencolek. The third one is the most worst. So the many of that kind of type tend to be in a feed food, which is songsang. Okay, songsang position. So it detect very offset at the backbone. So to become more safe, they take this kind of way to give birth more safe. And the fourth one is physical and occupational therapy, which is use a special leg press or use manual wheelchair. Okay, use manual wheelchair because he want to. There are automatic and also manual wheelchair. So for it's suggested to have a manual wheelchair to increasing the strength of the top of their body. Okay, I will show you the spot that relate to the spina bifida and poliomyelitis. See this? Most of the players have a disease that we call as poliomyelitis or spina bifida. So we continue to poliomyelitis. So that's the spot that I showed you before is the spot that the spina bifida and poliomyelitis person can perform or can involve because we use a wheelchair. So when we talk about the poliomyelitis, it's a form of paralysis, which is the weakness of the muscles. Okay, it causes because of infection that affect motor cell in the spinal cord. So this is caused by the virus and also the infection. So we'll continue to the. Is that have any question?
No.
No. Okay.
So I have a question.
Okay, you can share.
So anything, as you can see that the bone is not in the alignment. So what's wrong with the bone? Is it because of spinal cord or the vertebra?
Yeah, vertebra is spinal cord.
Okay. Inside spinal cord, right?
Meaning that. Sorry.
So So the problem is in the spinal cord.
Okay. There is
So the formation of the bone is no alignment. So
he got paralysis, which is he got no weight, no strength for
the bone.
is the
Vertebra.
bones, also the muscles. So see that of infection that affect motor cell in the spinal cord, which is it also affect the spinal cord. So there is 3 types of poliomyelitis, which is subclinical, non-paralytic, and also the paralytic. So subclinical, he does not experience any symptom. Also does not affect spinal cord and CNS. But the second one is a non-paralytic, which is
the affect central nervous system.
he does affect the CNS, but does not result in paralysis. Meaning is he or she they still got a strength of the muscle and does not get paralyzed, but it's affect their brain or CNS. Okay. And third one is more serious, which is a paralytic. Paralytic, which when you got no more reflex, you feel paralyzed,
Complete
paralyzed. And also, patient will have a full muscle weakness. Okay. Okay, for the causes is infection of polivirus through a sneeze or cough through infected human waste. Infected human waste is like a feces.
Oh, feces.
Feces. You know feces? Feces. You know feces? Saiful, are you know feces? Yeah. Feces. Okay. Yeah. So through a sneeze or cough, meaning is if you got no symptom that have a poliomyelitis, but it will transfer to one another person through a sneeze or cough. So it can be effect. So it's more dangerous. Also through infected human waste, meaning like if you touch the faces and also you touch your mouth, so it's more easier to you to get this kind of poliomyelitis.
How it can be infected from the sneeze and cough? For example, I'm a normal person and then there's no abnormal person who will get the poliomyelitis, can get the infection.
Oh, through a cough.
So anything happen to me as a normal person?
You will get a polivirus.
Polivirus.
You will get the virus.
Oh.
So it will affect to you.
So what I'm going to be after I get infected?
You will have a symptom. You will have a symptom first, like dizziness. You will feel uneasy, and then after that, the chances you got a poliomyelitis is high. It's also infected by the water that through the feces. Means like water that kita semula
The flow sampai.
yes, air kubahan. So there is a polivirus in that, so it can cause the poliomyelitis also. So who are easily cut? is the pregnancy woman. People weaken of the immune system, and also young children. Is there any question
Amin.
before?
So you said about water that produced from the bahan.
Okay.
So is that a similarity with mineral water osmosis? So can we drink the osmosis water?
Drink water.
You can. It's not about the. It's not about the water, but it's the virus that
Come from.
that kind of feces.
Oh.
So the feces got a polyvirus, and the polyvirus is still, the virus still have in that kind of water, and if you drink the water,
You will get the
Because
infection.
during the eye environment.
So that's the dangerous if you are doing the reverse osmosis water. So you should drink the minerals and natural waters.
yeah, like that. Also, when the infection also through because you take a bath, shower,
Take shower.
take shower. You also use that kind of air
Fresh
bahan.
water, yes.
Okay.
Prevention.
So this is the prevention. The best way is get a vaccination, which is for the 2-month baby is 1 dose. 4-month baby also 1 dose. 6 to 18 months is also 1 dose. 4 to 6-year-old is boosted 1. Okay.
Safety and health considerations. Okay.
So this is safety and health consideration for the poliomyelitis and also spina bifida. So avoid rolling and jumping activities, which means
So they have a weekend.
sorry.
So because they avoid rolling jumping because they have a weekend. For the myelitis, they have a weekend muscle, right? So they cannot do rolling jumping. Okay.
So second one is avoid contact sport, which is like football, rugby, and third is always check for cleanness of the skin, meaning is
Keep hygiene.
the poliomyelitis disease is very sensitive with the clearness of the skin. So meaning is you will have not in a
Infection and infected.
you have to wear the clean clothes. You don't need to go to the place that are very dirty, so it will causes your skin, because it's easier to get the infection.
So keep our hygiene.
And that is find the most appropriate activity, which is you as a parents or what, you have to consult the patient to do a appropriate activity, because it's not a normal person. Okay. The one is physical activity and sport coaching means we are as a coach that we have to method of coaching to coach them. So stop when your patient request 2 minutes is he cannot do the activity more. So you have to follow the because he know the limit of his body. So second one is for the resistance training, you have to begin a minimal resistance and progress slowly, which means there is activity or training for spina bifida and poliomyelitis is want to strengthen the upper body and lower body. So you have to do a minimal load first, and then you have to apply progression principle. And also height resistance training is not recommended, meaning you as a coach please avoid do a height resistance training because it paralyzed person that got a weakness of the muscle. So I got a quiz. I need one volunteer.
Tinggi.
Okay, so I need one volunteer to come in front. Saiful, okay, Saiful. The game is if they can answer this question, okay, you will get the money. But if you cannot answer this question, you have to give me money.
Alamak.
Awak tak ada duit.
Aduh.
Okay.
So it means like I told you the answer, and then he will guess what is the answer. So if they have 2 attempts, but if they cannot answer, you just show a motion, and then if he or she can guess what is it, I give you the money. But if they cannot answer, you will give me money.
Okay, let's start.
So we start.
Okay. I will tell you the answer, but you
Mouse signal.
you don't need to talk. You just have some motion
Signal language lah, signal language.
in 30 seconds.
Body language.
Okay. Can or not? Okay. The answer is
Wow, we have to guess. What's it?
30 seconds. Start.
Cannot talk.
No, you just show motion.
Yeah.
No, just body language. See?
Sit.
No.
Masih wheelchair.
The answer.
Poliomyelitis.
This is the hint.
The hint.
Key. Ten seconds left. 1, 2,
Poliomyelitis.
3.
Paralysis.
Paralysis.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
So this is the present. For Saiful,
Hey, you should give me the money.
You should give us.
I don't know. I want to. No.
RM50.
So this is the present.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Value.
the second one. I need one volunteer to come to do a true or dare without any slides. Please come in front. In front. In front.
Amin nak duit. Iman pergi Iman.
Okay.
Kan ni. Cuba pegang phone yang jatuh ni.
Ini ni. Mana ni?
So, Nini, come here. So you have 5.
Pedang sword.
Okay. If you cannot, if this thing is not pulling out, I will call another person.
Okay.
So you have to try it for 5 times.
5 times, eh?
Okay, very good. So, Iman, can you in front? Go in front.
So you can go back.
So you can go back. Thank you. Ini.
Wah, ni.
You can try now because you dah.
Alah.
The pirate is not pulling out. Sword.
So you have 5 times.
I want to try again.
So you have to choose true or dare.
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 Kalau terus jujur kan. Ni soalan apa? Soalan pasal ni?
Yes, about this.
Kalau dia buat. Dare.
Dare. I need marker. There, marker. If you can answer it, I will give you money. But if you cannot,
Itu dia.
no. The present. If you cannot do or cannot perform well, you have to give me the money. So I need you to. Can I have a piece of paper? So I need you to draw three different type of spina bifida.
Spina bifida.
No, cannot see the slides. Cannot see the slides. Please,
Just draw.
just draw.
Draw.
Yes.
We draw.
I remember.
You see? No. We cannot see.
Okay, that
What yang first one tadi?
heavy.
Daun.
Sama je.
The first is occulta. I give you the hints. The
Vertebra.
first is occulta.
Vertebra, lepas tu dia hairy.
Spina bifida occulta.
Dia macam berambut.
Second one is meninchole.
Hmm,
And third
hmm.
one is my meninchole.
Jadi first
The second bulat.
one is
No. You can get a help.
Okay.
Or the money. You have to give me the money.
Tahu soalan dia. Apa? Kami tak ada soalan lain.
So how?
Ya. Mana? Sini kecil
Hmm.
Tu yang ni. Sini. Okay. Macam ni.
Okay, what is the difference between?
Tu dah dua soalan.
No. So this is quite same.
Tu.
Oi.
Yang aku tekan. Aku tengok upload.
So what is the difference between third one is the second one?
The third one is bigger than the second one.
What is the criteria of the third and second?
The third one is back. Is the back. The itchy.
No.
Okay, this is quite okay for me. Okay, I will. Okay, this is occulta. This is
Lengitis benda lah.
no. The one is
Meninges.
meninchole. The second one is meninchole.
Milo mencele.
Yeah, the meninchole. So the third one is there is a nerve in the sac, nerve. See, I will show you. The answer is betul. So,
Oh.
you see the difference?
Begitu dia berselirat.
Yeah. The second one is for a sac that filled by fluid, just fluid. But the third one is it's got a membrane that nerve are pushed out through the baby bag. So that is the difference. Okay, thank you Boyman. And this is the
Gift.
the gift to you. Okay. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for giving a full attention. If there is a mistake or anything that I do for today, please forgive me. Because
I'm alone.
I'm alone.